Hello guys! Today is our last day in Kazakhstan and we saved something super exciting for it. Skiing at Shymbulak ski resort. Just a few minutes away from the beautiful city of Almaty, Shymbulak ski resort is one of the most popular winter destinations in the country. We booked a Yandex ride from the city and went straight to the resort. And here's the funny part. We didn't book anything online. We just walked in and figured everything out on the spot. When we arrived, we noticed that the ski system in Shymbulak is very organized. There are areas for beginners and they have ski lifts and gondolas that take you higher up the mountain depending on your level. We stayed in the beginner area and honestly, we had so much fun. We didn't hire a trainer because there were no English instructors available at that time. So we just watched other people, tried to copy them, and learned by ourselves. Did we fall? Oh yes, a few times, but that's part of the fun, right? We were laughing, and every time we fell, we just stood up and tried again. We went early, but we decided to buy the afternoon ski pass from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Now, let's talk about the cost, because this might surprise you. For 3 adults and 2 kids, the ski pass cost 55,000 tenge, and this already includes the ski lifts and gondolas. Next, we rented our equipment, skis, boots, and poles for all 5 of us. That cost 31,500 tenge. Helmets for safety cost 3,500 tenge for the whole family. Then there was another 2,000 tenge, which we think was a card deposit for the ski pass card. We're not totally sure, but it looked like one. And finally, 1,000 tenge for lockers to keep our things safe. So the total cost for our afternoon skiing adventure was about 93,500 tenge. That's roughly 185 US dollars or about 670 Qatari riyals. For 5 people skiing in a beautiful mountain resort, that's actually a really good deal. Compared to many ski resorts around the world, Shymbulak is much cheaper, but the views and experience are just as amazing. Now, let's talk about the little adventures we had at the end of the day. We arrived at the resort using Yandex Go, which is like the local Uber. What we didn't know was that Shymbulak has 2 entrances, one at the bottom of the mountain and one at the top. Because of the environmental rules, only electric vehicles can go all the way to the top to protect the mountain. And guess what? We didn't know that, so we were dropped off at the top of the mountain. After hours of skiing and having fun, we tried to book another ride home, but we couldn't find our driver anywhere. The app said he was already at Shymbulak, but we couldn't see him. It was cold, it was getting dark, and we couldn't call the driver because we didn't have a local phone number. After several canceled rides, a kind person helped explain the situation. Regular drivers wait at the bottom of the mountain, and only EV taxis can go up to the top. So we had to go to the designated EV taxi area and book from there. Finally, we found a driver. And he was incredibly kind. On the way home, he even offered to wait for us while we grabbed food, because he knew we had us kids and nothing to eat back at our place. That's something we noticed during our trip. People in Kazakhstan are very kind and helpful, even when there is a language barrier. Most people speak Kazakh or Russian, but they always try their best to help. And honestly, that kindness made the trip even more special. So if you love nature, mountains, and adventure, Kazakhstan is definitely a destination you should consider. From beautiful landscapes to exciting winter activities like skiing at Shymbulak, it's truly an unforgettable experience. And what a perfect way to end our Kazakhstan winter adventure.
Bye-bye.